I always forget to turn that metronome off. They don't hear it. But...
I hear it. And it's annoying.
What's up, everybody? I'm Cyph.
I'm Gina.
And you are tuned in to the what?
Interracial odd couple.
You gotta talk louder, man. With conviction.
Turn my shit up then.
With sin stress. What do you mean I gotta turn you up?
Oh, is that a stupid word I don't know again? Sinstress. See, there you go. You put me up there and I'm good.
They don't hear that. It's just through the headphones.
Oh, damn. They turn my volume
Welcome
up.
to the Interracial Odd Couple with Cyph and
Gina.
And we hope everybody's having a positive week. Had a great week.
Yes.
Having a great weekend of positive vibes.
Yes. Staying warm. My God.
Man, it ain't that cold yet.
It's already winter.
No, it ain't.
Winter already came.
There's people being... I won't use that word. Yeah, I will. This is our platform. Pussies. Quit being pussies. It ain't cold
pussy.
yet. I know you have one. And I enjoy it very much.
I use it.
Yeah, hope everybody's having a great week. Everybody's had some positive vibes and achieving your goals. Mm-hmm. It has definitely been a tumultuous last, Shit, it seems like the last month for us has been just craziness.
It's... Oh,
just
God.
Craziness, man.
It's I don't wish it upon anybody.
And by the way, if you guys hear any background noise, it's because we got a house full of dogs and a house full of kids this week.
Yes. Caleb came home.
Yeah, Caleb's in town.
Yes, just for 2 days. He came in for a funeral.
Our prodigal something is back home.
Oh, yeah. She decided to come back home after I turned 18 and I'm an adult and left for a week and a half.
And then you realize, like, yeah, shit out there. Hard out there.
I miss my mommy.
Yeah, check out episode 20. It's hard out here. Even though some of those sound bites is edited, but your grandma has some nuggets of knowledge. Yes. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she missed her mommy, so she had to come home. I guess.
Yeah, you know what time it is.
I know, she was broke.
Yep, that's it. That's what always does it.
I swear.
That's definitely what always does it. Yeah, broke as fuck. Like, man, let me take my ass back home. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So what else is going on?
You breathing now, huh?
Did I breathe?
Finally getting some breath of fresh air?
Oh, no. Oh, I did. Oh, I got Papa in a place. He moves tomorrow. I am so excited. Oh, my God. And they're going to help me. Oh,
and Wichita, Kansas. Not the north side.
No. Oh.
Damn it, man. And that would have been actually cool, but the whole things that we're not going to break down all the way into detail, but it turned out to be some bullshit.
Oh, my God. Man. They are part of the crowd that fucking fucks us. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God.
When it comes to taking care of the elderly.
Just...
Period.
The reason why we pay in to help people in those situations.
Right.
And they go and they fuck the state. So we get fucked. Mm-hmm. And...
I know it's hard to kind of quantify your words right now and go into detail. Yeah, but
it's like I want to
without
tattle.
having but
I want to tattle.
We're not
so
going to do
bad.
that on our platform right now because that's possibly going to turn into something that needs to be addressed, which it already has.
I did.
It has
I am
transpired
gonna.
that way.
I did already address it to Medicaid, and I will address it fully to Medicaid with the place and whatnot.
And some of you Americans out there that have been listening to the podcast, you know what we're talking about. You definitely know what we're talking about. And it's bullshit. It's crazy. I'm like, even a conversation I was listening in on when you was talking the other night, I was like, nah, all that shit raised a shit ton of red flags in me too. Like, yo, wait a minute. No, that ain't how it goes down over here. That ain't how we rock.
No.
That ain't how we rock it. Oh, and you had to be, I just had to confirm with Gina and let her know, you're not crazy, babe. Okay. You're not crazy in how you were feeling about this shit. And this is public record that I can say this, without going into detail. Like, no, you're not fucking good. Like, that's some fuck shit.
And people are lazy. Fucking get off your ass. You have a job. Fucking do it. Seriously, it's not hard. You get paid to do your job. Do your fucking job. If I call you and you're my agent, don't sit there and put me off and say, call the funeral home and get the paperwork. Really?
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm calling the funeral home and say, well, my agent said, you have a paperwork.
What, to show my ass and give away like, all my money?
No, bitch. You got to call your agent. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, do your fucking job.
Just God.
Just do your fucking job.
Fuck, people?
You're employed to do a job.
Do it.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? God damn, you get paid.
And guess who's the goddess of victory right now?
I got him in a place.
Yes, you did, baby. Yeah, congratulations, babe.
I did.
Yeah, because you guys that are dealing with some of these things that are, dealing with some of the similar things out there when you have to take care of your grandparents and all this other stuff and your own parents and whatever your situation is when it comes to taking care of the elderly here in the United States, it's tough, it's difficult, it's emotional, it's a wave of emotions, and it's just a lot of crap that just permeates, and not in a negative light when you use the word permeating, but it just permeates through the household, and it's tough.
Yeah.
It's just tough, but you got to keep fighting. You got to go down swinging.
Keep calling, finding answers. I mean, nobody has answers, and everybody's fucking wrong.
You said it a couple, 2-3 episodes now. He's like, somebody help, somebody. And I'm like, nah.
They're all fucking wrong.
Yeah, everybody.
So keep calling. Find somebody that's right.
They're only wrong because everybody's out for their own interests. And even, everybody knows that even when it comes to the medical field. No matter what respective field that you're in, you know who you work next to and what they're about. You know what I'm saying?
People have a heart. What the fuck is wrong with the U.S.? Have a fucking heart.
Yeah. And you know what's so funny is the fact that we deal with this in a first world country.
You're all
and
selfish
other countries.
little fuckers.
Exactly. That's
selfish little fuckers.
Definition of the United States.
You are all little fuckers.
And there's a lot of people out there dealing with some real ass shit. And we over here dealing with this. I mean, it's just crazy.
I don't wish it upon any of you.
No. Mm-mm. And I'm sure but you got to think about it from a global scale of listeners that we have now, because we have to be.
A lot of people are doing this.
But listen,
a lot of people are doing this because everybody dies.
Yeah.
It's a fucking circle of life. Everybody fucking dies, so everybody deals with this. What the fuck?
But we all have an expiration date, right? But you have to think about it.
Stop scamming your fucking elderly people. People, stop scamming them.
Okay.
Seriously?
That's here in the United States, honey. Think about the rest of the world.
It's probably everywhere.
No,
who knows?
It ain't everywhere.
Probably everywhere. I don't fucking know, but stop scamming these poor fucking people. Really?
It's not everywhere because there's a lot of other places in this world that are dealing with it on a scale that we can't even comprehend or even understand. And we're dealing with it from a first world country perspective. It doesn't change the fact that this is what we have to deal with. It doesn't change that fact. But it does put into perspective how you go about it. And you have to be sensitive towards other people that are out there dealing with some of the same things in a totally different situation. Totally different set of rules. Totally different set of soil that they're walking on every day. I know it doesn't change that. And that's why it's kind of funny that you said that. Yeah, we're some spoiled fuckers over here in the United States.
Little fucking shits.
Yeah, I mean,
my God.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
Y'all need to humble yourselves because you ain't shit.
Man, ain't nobody shit. And that's a deep conversation that we can actually get into briefly. If you really feeling yourself to that point, and if you're young right now, understand that you do. you think you can dodge bullets.
Yeah.
You think you can stop a train with your bare hands and all that shit. No, motherfucker. Nope. Mortality.
You still knocked her up.
Yeah, that too. There's a whole lot of scenarios that we all got to live with. A whole lot of scenarios, but you good?
I was thirsty as fuck.
Okay, I was about to say.
Man, I had to get that.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what it is. At the end of the day, you just got to make sure that you got your shit together. You got to, like you said, we were just talking about in our country, what we have to deal with. What other people have to deal with in their respective countries is some totally different shit. So, yeah, a lot of people want to create that narrative. And it's not a created narrative because there's a lot of sacrifice that has happened through, especially from a minority aspect of people that have sacrificed their blood, sacrificed their lives, broke their motherfucking backs, and, just sweated their asses off to build this fucking country that we live in. To build the country that we live in. And for us to deal with these problems that we're actually talking about right now is a blessing and a curse. It's a gift and a curse. It really is, because there's a lot of other countries out there in the world that are suffering on a level and trying to figure out these certain aspects of things and taking care of just not only the elderly and their, respective family, but taking care of themselves.
I know. And we got all these little petty little fucks running around.
And so when people hear us, and we got to be responsible more about our platform because our numbers are growing, honey. I know.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't think they're growing. I think they're all dwindling.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I got one dwindling. I got 3 actually dwindling.
See, this is what it sounds like when Gina's actually having a breakdown and actually could breathe and actually talk about some of the things that she's actually been trying to get out of her system. Yes, our numbers been growing. What the fuck? Get that negative shit the fuck out of here. We're on our fucking podcast, and I don't want to hear none of that shit anymore out of you. I really don't. If you want to go there, babe, on public record, stop the bullshit.
Oh, he's scolding me.
Yeah, I am not scolding you. I'm just telling you, let's get that shit out of here. Because you were just in dire straits and dismal and feeling dark and sad and depressed just yesterday. And now all of a sudden, look what happened. You started off the day telling me what else is going to go wrong today. And everything has been going right. What numbers did you see today? You got to talk into the microphone. You can't just lean back with your head looking up at the damn ceiling.
I know. It felt better. 311.
You always fixated on that number, though, so that's what I think you're going to see.
That was twice.
Twice a day?
Yeah, I got a notification at 311.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw it. 311.
What does 311 mean? You got that book over there, too.
I like the way this one says it.
Number magic.
It is funny.
Well, since you like the way that puts it online, I'm going to go ahead and grab the book.
Yeah, you can grab the book. Says the meaning of 311 when it comes to love. When it comes to love, the angel number 311 represents achieving happiness and satisfaction by following your heart. You know the things and the people that make you happy, and you will not hesitate to choose them if it means your happiness and peace of mind.
Yeah, that definitely correlates to what's been going on with us. Mm-hmm. What's been going on with you, what's been going on with me. Mm-hmm. That is a beautiful definition of number magic.
311.
With 311.
Plus, that's my favorite band.
You know what she says?
Tell
Since
us.
you didn't want to read it out of the book.
Tell us.
Because you're surrounded by so many wise and loving masters. Wink.
Yep, he winked.
Your energy and thoughts have been lifted to a level of instant manifestation. Keep your thoughts centered upon positive and loving topics. Well, you just gonna look at me with a blank stare and not talk about it? Like, yeah, huh?
Go both ways.
Pause.
Right.
Uh-huh. All right, so what do you gather from that?
Just keep positive. Both messages, keep positive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the most integral thing to do, and it's easier said than done. For all of us that are human beings, it's easier said than done.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're definitely living in a culture right now in 2019 where it's just like, damn, man. People are afraid to express what they really actually think and how they feel and all this other stuff because of the backlash and all this other stuff from people that you don't fucking know. Who cares?
And then I got 8. I keep getting 8s.
Eights.
8's a lot. 888 or 88.
Infinity. Speaking of which, the
Number
psychedelic beat tape is out right now. Check out Infinity Drone.
There we go.
Available right now on Instagram. And look at you trying to segue some things while you're trying to collect your thoughts. High five. That was smooth, too.
Thanks.
I like that.
You're welcome.
Yep. Infinity Drone is out. Check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Anyway.
Check out the... What did we do?
Yeah, the Interracial Odd Couple reactions.
Yes.
To the psychedelic beat tape.
Yeah, check that out.
We definitely did that, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so tell us more about 311.
I said 88.
I know. Infinity 8s.
Okay. That one says angel number 888 tells you that your life purpose is fully supported by the universe.
888, 3 8s?
Mm-hmm. The universe is abundant and generous and wishes to reward you. Angel number 888 may also suggest that a phase in your life is about to end and is a sign of forewarning to enable you to prepare yourself and your life accordingly.
Are you reading this on Wikipedia or something?
No, just Google. Just Google.
What's funny, because in this book it says, this is a very auspicious sign of complete financial support from the universe. Money is flowing in your direction. Oh, do you like the book now?
I know this. That one tells me a lot about money all the time in that one. When I look up every time I look up numbers in that book, it'll tell me about abundance.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and make sure I put a bookmark in them damn podcasts to take her name out of this.
Yeah.
And I'm reading from a paperback. You playing? No.
So, I mean, I'll take both. I'll take...
Yeah, of course. Everybody's going to, whatever it takes to stay positive.
I'll take the money and being on the...
They sound like a woman.
Being on my same path.
I'll take the money.
And I'm doing good, so... I'm all for it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, how does it feel to actually, just to, circle back around to finally having Papa in a place?
It'll be good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still not done.
Well, no.
I'm still at the beginning.
That alone takes a big weight off of your shoulders.
Yeah, I'm still at the beginning.
That's why you was leaning back with your head, not talking to the microphone, but talking to the ceiling. I get it, baby.
I mean, I still have...
You're a tough cookie.
Right. I'm still at the beginning. Mm-hmm. But I'm at the beginning of where he needs to be. And he's not... feeling stuck. One
day at a time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that was...
and the girl I was talking to, she said she has a guy there with a mohawk and green. And I'm like, oh, Papa will fit in.
And he probably knows him. Yo, Edgar, is that you?
I'm so excited.
Shit. Haven't seen you since the 1947 fucking ball in a... What was it? Chicken in the Sea? Or what was it in Back to the Future? And Champion of the Sea dance or whatever it was called?
I don't remember.
Haven't seen you since then.
That's funny.
And that motherfucking Marty was on stage playing that bullshit. How you been? Well, I still carrying on the Mohawk. I see. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's funny. Yeah.
That's cool. So there's another one in there, huh? With a green mohawk.
She says, "Oh my God, he's gonna fit in perfect." She says, "We got half the place is bikers."
Shit. All right.
And she says the other half they just roam. And I'm like, yes.
That's funny.
So it'll be great.
Yeah, but I'm talking about how does it feel though? Besides it being great,
it's a weight lifted.
Yeah, relief.
A huge weight lifted. A little bit of relief.
Actually, it's a big portion of the relief.
And the funny thing is, all of this whole 2 weeks, almost going on 3 weeks,
wasn't even necessary.
No, it wasn't.
That's crazy.
None of this was necessary.
Without going into details.
Well,
you could throw a little bit out there, yeah. Because people are listening in for this.
This is where Papa's at, is their sister company. And she reached out to them almost 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they never
that fucked me up.
Got back to her.
That fucked me up.
And I'm like, oh my God. She was pissed.
Yeah.
She was like, oh my God. Because I called her. I said, I just started calling places. I just started at the top of the Google list, and I just went down, just pressed called. I was like, do you take Medicaid pending? Mm-hmm. What? Okay, bye.
Yeah, Medicaid pending. No, but yeah, that's the main part that I want to go back to and focus on, just to, throw air quotes in there, the Medicaid pending part. I do want to talk about that. Yeah. But she was saying.
But so I just started going down the line, and then I was like, I called this place, and they were like, yeah. She was like, oh yeah, I got a file from him or something. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what? Well, who gave you the file? Did I call you before? I'm like, I don't know. Right. And she says, no, it was sent over by them. I'm like, why was nobody ever did anything?
Right.
I'm like, you left this poor man there.
Yeah, no, it would have said, no, let's just go ahead and break it down all the way, too. Not just that, it would have saved us a lot of fucking heartache over the last 2 or 3 weeks, too.
It would have saved a lot.
It's like people being lazy about not doing their job, which we alluded to just a little bit ago.
Me yelling and crying would have been avoided.
Yeah, for real.
I'm sitting, and it is too funny. It's kind of funny because I would be sitting over, I'm changing my other grandfather for bed or something, and I'm just laying there crying. Gina, what's wrong?
While his ass is in your face in full moon.
I'm like, I don't know.
While Poppy's ass is looking at you.
I'm just sad.
See your reflection in his baby wipes. Both of them.
I don't even want to tell you about that story. Did I told you that story. Okay.
See, ladies and gentlemen, this is how much has been going on in the ILC household that she even forgets that I'm there, or if I'm not there, that she's told me all this already. And certain things just need to be negated off of the podcast. That's what's going on there. I mean, shit. But you have a right to be flustered and scatterbrained and brain fried and psyche
I don't
fried.
even remember where I was at. Was I here when we talked about this? Was I?
Where else?
I don't know. Was I on the phone? Was I don't know.
Man, because there's a lot of shit going on.
I don't even know where I'm at half the time. It's insane.
That's because there's been a lot of shit going on.
Oh, my brain is fried.
Yeah.
Fried fucking chicken.
Yeah. Oh. Speaking of chicken, right?
Chicken. Always chicken.
Uh-huh.
I had some barbecue chicken today.
Oh, yeah?
Barbecue chicken sandwich.
You're just going to leave me out of the mix, huh?
I did.
That's some bullshit.
I would have brought you half of it.
We're going to talk about that later. Like I'm going to eat half of anything.
I was going to bring you half of it, but...
What brother eats half of something?
I sent it with Dad to give to Nano.
Oh, that's different.
So she can have the other half.
Nano can have it.
Because Nano wanted it, but she was like, no, don't get it for me because it's too big.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, and I only ate half of it because it was too big. So she got some beans and half of my sandwich.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Where was it from? Boop. Never mind.
Broadway Burger. No, Broadway Burger is pretty fucking good. Man, I really do actually like their meat. He does really good.
Broadway Burger. That's some Wichita shit. That's definitely some Wichita shit.
He does really have good meat.
Yeah. Pause.
That
good
sounded
Lord.
Funny.
Yeah, man. And like, you can only eat half of it too? I'm like...
It sounded horrible. What the fuck?
Oh, man. But... I gotta ask a question, though. Why is Kansas still Kansasing?
Guess they won't ever change.
And you know what I'm talking about, right?
About anything.
No, I'm talking about Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg
that's
came
hilarious.
through at Allen Fieldhouse. Like,
seriously, you invite Snoop Dogg and you say, I'm sorry. No, I mean, really? No. You don't think Snoop Dogg's not going to be Snoop Dogg? I mean, like, what the fuck were you thinking, you idiots? I'm like, seriously, he's going to be Snoop Dogg. Who's not going to want to be Snoop Dogg? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
By the way, if you guys haven't, just to throw this in there before you can continue your fucking rants. Gina loves Snoop Dogg. That is her favorite man on the planet next to me.
I was going to marry him when I was younger.
See?
I was. Especially when he was in Baby Boy? Yeah.
Oh, God.
He was my favorite. I was like, he'll be my husband. I'm just sure of it.
Oh,
I'll take his Crypt Keeper ass. Yeah.
See, if you guys listen back for the last 20 episodes, you can start connecting some dots. Why is Kansas still Kansasing? And I only allude to that because when Talib Kweli came through earlier this year at the River Festival, I'm like, why is Wichita still Wichitaing? You got to keep it clean, motherfucker. You know what you sign up for before you
right.
Come on,
idiots.
you Kansas. State of Kansas. Knock it the fuck off, you old white fucking farts. Knock it the fuck off. If you really felt that way, then why did
Snoop Dogg to censor himself?
Come on, man.
I know.
If you really wanted some censoring, then you know who to go out there and get. Go get. This is no disrespect to any artist that we bring up. Exactly. John Mellencamp. Oh, he's from here. Then go get them. Go get them. You expect Snoop Dogg to come through? Of course he had pole dances. Of course he's shooting a money gun. Of course.
Yeah,
and
that's
you know
Snoop.
what? And he didn't apologize for shit, and I love that shit. Thank you, Snoop, for doing that.
I bet you rocked it.
Thank you, Snoop.
I so would have came if I liked basketball.
He said they
but
enjoyed that shit.
I bet they did.
Yeah, so
that would have been badass.
It ain't nothing but some old fucking corporate entitled ass fucking
they
white
like
people.
those strippers.
White people. Yeah, they weren't even stripping. Come on, man. You added. Oh, come on, man.
You go, Snoopy.
Yeah. Damn, one day I'll get this kind of love on our platform. What the fuck? Damn. Shout out to Snoop. Long Beach, South Central.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
That's so fun.
Yeah, man. Why do they do that shit here?
I don't know.
Kansas is some bullshit. When it comes to black artists, let's just get down to the fucking nitty gritty real quick. When it comes to actual black artists, especially in the hip hop community and rap community, why do you keep trying to hold on to shit that you know is gonna die off soon as you motherfuckers are in the dirt anyway? In the dirt anyway. Even our commercials are still trash. Throw a trap beat in there. Like, come on. Ain't nobody paying attention to this old stupid fucking commercials out here. I don't want to use names, but like, come on, man. You know what's king. If you are airing the NFL, for example, and we ain't going to go down that deep dive of shit, but if you're airing the NFL, what do you hear? It is influenced by hip-hop culture. NBA, influenced by hip-hop culture. You listen to the radio, hip-hop culture. You listen to your country radio stations out here in Kansas. You think that's just them. That's rapping. Whether you want to admit that shit or not. That is called rapping. Right? Mm-hmm. It's all rapping. Mm-hmm. And where do you think they get a lot of their ideas from? They're going to bite off of the biggest fucking culture, the biggest fucking influence in the world, which is hip-hop and rap music. The hip-hop culture. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Who said that before that? Exactly. Nelly, you can go down the list. You can go all the way down the list. And let's not even visit Texas or Louisiana and Georgia
Nelly
and Florida.
Tim McGraw's song.
It's all in my head. Man, that was a dope song.
That was a dope song.
That was a dope song.
That was a really, really good song.
Yeah, man. So I'm like, yo, give credit where it's due. That's why Lil Nas X cleaned your asses up this year. Cleaned y'all up. And you already know Miley Cyrus's daddy knew what time it was. Like, oh, no, y'all playing. Mm-hmm. Y'all playing. Shit, Nashville better quit playing. They better quit playing. Somebody better come out with the invention, and I shouldn't even bring this up. And I'm sure there's a lot of different equipment and stuff like that with a stand-up bass and make a stand-up 808 bass. Man, tell me that wouldn't be fire.
Do not talk to Dad.
Yeah, whatever. I ain't gonna get him started. He don't like 808s. He is a bluegrass musician, and that's who your dad is.
No, but if you talk to him and get him excited about something, he will do something.
Because he's like Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob, like, oh, cha-ching.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm thinking about
making extra bucks.
I'm thinking about talking to him about that too. Like, man, what kind of pedals and everything else that we can get? Modulators and everything we can plug into a bass, and come up with some 808 stand-up bass. What? Yeah. By the way, our podcast is copyrighted. Take that idea if you want to. That's right. Cypha Omni said it. I know we got to keep this episode short, baby, because there's a lot going on, a lot of commotion going on.
Gotta go get Poppy up.
A whole, house of dogs and kids and all that other shit. You got to go get Poppy up. Look at your reflection in his booty cheeks again. Make sure everything is copacetic and kosher.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, baby. So you want to throw something out there before we get out of here? Anything at all?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
My brain is fried.
Yeah, I know, honey.
But that Snoop Dogg thing, that was
come
great.
on, man.
That was awesome.
And you know what? A lot of things need to be transcended in this state. In the Midwest. This part of the Midwest in general. A lot of things need to be transcended. A lot of things need to change. A lot of this old ideologies and stuff that people are living with in these particular states has to fucking go. Just go. Do you understand what your kids and grandkids are already exposed to, and you're embarrassed and ashamed by Snoop Dogg's performance? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah. Mind you, remember how old Snoop Dogg is. He's probably the same age as you are.
And you watch him on Joker's Wild, and
we're old now, people.
He's up there with recognizable faces like Shaquille O'Neal. Mm-hmm. Up there with recognizable faces.
Yep. He's been in it a long time.
Yeah, come on, man. It's like, when are you gonna get his shit up? Well, we're gonna keep you. Why ain't y'all motherfucking dead yet? A lot of y'all are 119 years old, still dictating shit. Why? Shut the fuck up at some point and just let time evolve the way time is going to anyway, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. Because once you are dead and gone, like all of us are at some point, we all have an expiration date, time is going to evolve and things are going to change. Quit trying to hold on to these old ideologies and let's just be, blunt about it. There's a lot of just racist aspects of stuff here in this state, too, that drives me fucking nuts.
Nobody's kind.
See, you want to take it on a tree hugger level. I'm talking about...
Yes. Nobody's kind. Nobody is.
I mean, it's just like in this state, and then a lot of these motherfuckers, just like, man, just stop it already. Just stop it already. And just embrace the fact that every day you wake up and that sun is in your face, things are changing more rapidly than the ideologies that you want to hold on to, than the, so-called traditional values you want to hold on to and stuff like that. Just because somebody's having a good time, and you know what? A lot of these motherfuckers. Basically, we live in the age of motherfuckers that are in an age of just being hypocritical. Quit being hypocrites. There's what? It's just an age of hypocrites.
Tradition doesn't have to change. Tradition
of course it doesn't.
Tradition evolves.
Right. But you can still maintain old school values, but at the same time, you can't dictate.
That's why I said
what the world
evolve. Does. I mean, those should be evolving, not and growing, just like it's supposed to do. It evolves and it grows.
Yeah.
Now, if at the moment it's like people are just, I don't know what they are. They're just fucking tools.
That's one way to put it. But I just think people are not progressive in their thinking as they should be, and stagnant in the way that they think. Mm-hmm. As far as what even entertainment is supposed to be. Have you not been introduced to... People out there in the world think Kansas probably doesn't even have the internet to even react that way. like, hello, motherfuckers. Hello. Think about it. It's like, come on, man. So be progressive in your thinking and just go with the times. I'm not saying that you have to accept everything. You don't expose your kids, especially if you have young children and stuff like that, or grandchildren and stuff like that. Yeah, you don't expose them all the way, but they're going to be exposed to it one way or another. So now, more than ever, is the most integral time to be as real as fuck. And just be blatant as fuck, because they're going to be exposed to it whether you like it or not. So you got to be ahead of the curve on this stuff. It used to be different when we were growing up and our parents could talk to us about the birds and the bees. Whether they did or not is another story.
They did not.
In which mine didn't really either. My mom had, some choice words, but it wasn't that kind of discussion. But now kids get on YouTube. Kids get on Instagram. Kids get on Snapchat. Kids get on whatever. Well, I don't let my kids use a phone. Well, what about that motherfucker that he goes to school with? What about his cousins? What about his sister? What about his older brother? You don't know where they're getting influenced by. You don't know where they're getting the influence from. So good luck with that. You might as well be a parent or a grandparent and just nip it in the bud right away. Mm-hmm. Recognize those signs and just get to the shits. Get to the shits, because that's the time that we're in. Because we even sat back when we were kids looking at our parents like, we already know what you're doing. We know what that funny smell is. We know like all of that shit. Like, yo, just get to the shits. You know. But I know we got to wrap this up so you can get up out of here. So go ahead and plug our social medias real quick, baby.
Go to tweet at IOC.
We are the
tweet.
We are the IOC podcast at Twitter, and we are Interracial _everything Odd Couple Podcast on Instagram. You can get at me at Cypha Omni. Psychedelic Beat Tape is out, by the way.
Yes, get it.
Yeah, Starfighter will be out this Friday. Check it out. Definitely check it out. Lady N79.
Gina's Herbal Kitchen.
Yep, Gina's Herbal Kitchen, which we need some posts on that.
I know.
We definitely. Well, winter is coming.
And I have been so flipping busy. So
yes, we have been.
So, as soon as things get calmed down, I'll get some posts up there.
Yeah,
I'll get some.
And we didn't want to leave you guys asked out. I did invite the kids to be our live studio audience on this podcast, but they was like, whoa. No. Oh, well, y'all be begging and want to be on it. And then all of a sudden, they're like, yeah, okay. They, our sons is out there trying to get some of that punani, and then the other one, I don't know. But, well, we hope you guys had a great week this week. We hope you guys are having a great weekend. Depending on when you're listening to this, daytime, nighttime, shout out to everybody that are dealing with some of the real shit that's out there in the world, which is pretty much all of us.
And stay calm.
Yeah. Be
and
patient.
Breathe.
Patient is the word.
And things will always work out.
Yeah.
It will.
Yeah. Just be patient. I know we was all over the place, but we didn't want to leave you guys asked out this week. So thank you for tuning in to us, and we will holler at you next week.
Bye.
Deuces.